welcome back to Coffee with Caroline, all the way from Maldives. Look at my room. Oh my God. So needed this. I've just woken up and what a trip already. I'm here with my daughter. This was for, she just asked to come to the Maldives and we're just lucky enough to live close enough to do so. It's Michael's 61st birthday, so we brought him. He's sharing a room with my daughter and struggling a little bit, but obviously that's a secret because she's a teenager and messy, and he's obviously thinks he's a teenager and he's not. So anyway, we've just found out the whole cast of Made in Chelsea is also filming here, so they're all getting ready to go and meet them at the bar and have a good time. But the one thing that this is teaching me here is this year, what was my resolution? Bringing happy back, no matter what, right? And I think I've said it before, like, only you can give you yourself happiness, nobody else. And I think it's also really important that you do things for yourself and focus in your lane. Like, while we're here, let me tell you, my husband is the biggest for this. Like, okay, so while we're here, obviously on Monday, Trump is being sworn in, and there's this stupid Trump coin. Now, I don't know about any of you. Some people have made a lot of money in crypto. Some people love it. I don't get it. I feel like it's exactly the same as gambling, which is amazing. If you do well, lucky you. Again, each your own, right? But I think when you have kids and you have families and you have all of this stuff, I'm not prepared to take any risks or do, to bet on stuff. I don't want to bet on it. You don't know. There's no way to fucking know. How can you know? So it's a bet, right? In the meantime, I don't know, while I was here, I put in $4,000 now, I think, and it's gone up 3 times, which is great. But Michael's here. And I'm doing my coffee with Caroline. What have you got on your feet?
These are Montclair. They're not uglier than your Pradas, so don't try.
Debatable.
These are more functional and less expensive, but still a chic product.
So I'm talking about this bloody coin. So anyway, it's gone up 3 times. Now here's the thing. Like, I have bought 3 apartments this year, last 2 weeks, and obviously we're doing them up and we're doing Bali, and obviously everything's a little bit tight right now, right? So then to go and put money on a coin and keep watching it that you could possibly lose over the night, although I don't think you will because he's being sworn in on Monday, but sometimes you just have to pick a fucking lane, right? That's not my lane. And you can always look at someone else's grass and obviously you open up the books and people are like, I made $1 million last night. I'm on $225 million. That's amazing. But it's just, I don't get it. And so I think my whole thing is you've just got to be happy with the lane you've chosen, right? Okay, that's a quick fix. And again, it's like looking at people that bet on horses or bet on a gambling table that walks out with, shitloads of money, more than most of us will ever earn in their lives. You can all sit there and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda, made that bet, but we didn't, right? We haven't made that bet. So that will always make you unhappy. Guys, I'm doing my coffee. They're all unbelievable. You can always look at someone else and wish you'd made the bet that they did, right? But you have to pick a lane for yourself, otherwise you'll go fucking nuts. That's the thing. I kind of think sometimes opening up those, TikTok's just been banned, so let's see how long that lasts. But anyway, opening up social media and seeing all these headlines, like I made this overnight and I did this, can cause such negativity in your life because it robs you of your happiness. No matter how well you're doing, it robs you of your happiness right there and then because, somebody put £1 in and came out with 200 million, what are the fucking odds? What are the odds? It's like winning the lottery, people. So, that's the discussion today because, at the same time, you can go all in, but I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose £1. I'm literally building a property portfolio, and why am I doing that? Because I can touch it, I can feel it, you can see it, you can stay in it, and I'm really enjoying it, right? Even Bali was a bit of a gamble for me because I'd been to Bali once, right? Twice, I think. I don't know anything about the property market in Bali, never built in Bali, but I did it anyway. Because I feel like I understand it's land and I'm building a property. So there's, that is just obviously very much in the same ilk. I don't feel so uncomfortable designing it. If you design something that's experimental and, beautiful, people will come. Again, I feel more comfortable doing that than I do putting it into a coin. I mean, I know that other people are going to, oh my God, you guys. this thing. Shut the doors. They've had a glass of wine, and they've made new friends, literally. There he is. That's my fourth child. So I don't know, because, younger people, i.e. my husband, look at these things and they understand them more. And, and if it was something, I suppose, that he made his job and he was trading all day, because we have a lot of friends in this industry too that are old school, older friends that have made a lot of money in this world. None of them are doing these crazy trades, because they're all sort of old school Bitcoin, slow and build, conservative, which is, I suppose, where I am, because it's like, not that I'm I just think, God, at this age, when you've got kids, why do you want to risk it in any way, shape or form? I don't know. Am I wrong? Now look what's just happened, when in LA, when you lose things overnight. Like, how would you recover from that if you made some stupid fucking mistake? I think as a young guy on his own, you can make these bullish things. Someone will pick you up. You can go stay with a friend, borrow money from your dad. I don't know. But I don't think you can as a responsible adult. But again, maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm boring. I don't know. But I also think that these are important times to remind yourself to be happy where you were sitting in the Maldives arguing over a fucking coin. That's ridiculous. Having actually overnight made $5,000 from just a joke, didn't really think it was going to do anything, while sitting in my villa. Should be jumping up and down right now. Not jumping up and down right now, because he thinks it's going to do a lot more overnight and wants to put more in.
We made $3,000 in the last night, so it was very nice.
Yeah, well, actually more, but anyway. Whilst lying in the Maldives, really nice. And still owning all our houses and not going, broke. So, I think it's really important to take what you need to motivate you to make decisions and take bold moves, i.e., a year ago, we would have been ecstatic to have 3 new apartments. Now we already want more, and we're making offers on 2 more. But still, now we've just seen the Trump coin, we want that too. And now, 2 years ago, we would have been ecstatic just to have the Bali land. But now, we want the Bali land, and we want the apartments, and we want the Trump coin. You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? And all of those things come with bills. Oh my God, that's not even with Bust the Label. Let me tell you, the label is going live in the vitamin shop across America in about 2 weeks now. That's without that. All these opportunities that other people, and I'm just talking about myself, because I'm sure, everyone can relate this to different things in their stratosphere. All of these things are things that we all said, if we got this, it'd be enough. I'm okay. This will make me happy. But it just doesn't work like that, because, you become more and more ambitious, you want more and more, and you don't realize how far you've already fucking come. We're winning at life without taking a risk. Shit hits the fan, you gather all your things and you sell them because they're tangible. As much as I think, you could wake up, I know tons of people have woken up in the morning and their wallets have been completely decimated. And by the way, let's just discuss this for a second. Whilst the Trump coin is going up and up and up, it's clearing out all the other meme coins. So other people are waking up with nothing. So, it swings and roundabouts, and that's a seesaw that, unless you're going to be sat in a dark room studying the market all day long, Sergio.
You're doing to me?
Yeah, that's not where we're going to be. Yesterday, actually, when he said he was so frustrated that he didn't buy in the first second, I said, well, where were we? Well, we were on a flight here. So he should have been in a dark room with his goggles on, studying the market, if that's what he wanted to do. If you knew the coin was coming out, you're not on the flight here. You're in a room getting ready to buy the coin. That's the trade you make. That's the life you lead to take that life. And I know plenty of people that live in dark rooms trading all day long that don't live like this. So you have to pick your lane, choose, make your decision, and then remain happy with it. Very happy with it. And by the way, a lot of people, it's like winning the lottery, right? That make that kind of money overnight, lose that kind of money overnight, can't handle that money overnight, and it still doesn't bring them happiness. What brings you happiness is living a consistent life that you can keep up with, that you're enjoying, that we get out of bed, jump out of bed and get excited to go to the apartments to decorate to this. Before it was excited to film the show or excited to go for our talks around America. Last year, if I look back, we were traveling around Australia with Vince Vaughn. We've done some amazing things in the last few years. Amazing. That just suddenly, we forget to think about or take in because they happen so fucking fast. We filmed in amazing locations with amazing people. We've traveled the world and spoken in theatres in front of 2,000 people at a time who are listening to us. We are, we're living a dream life. And instead of being excited, we're now talking about this stupid coin. That's my view. And my point is, it's for everyone, because we're all guilty of it. I don't care who you are or where you are in life. Everybody has a tang of jealousy when they see someone doing better than themselves. You have to pull it back, and actually it's being able to admit that to yourself and stop it. Because also the pressure it puts on people around you, the negativity it brings, that's when people get desperate to borrow money from people to make deals. It gets you into all sorts of different bad positions in life. And I feel like the moment you're just calm and happy where you are, the right things sort of come to you. I feel very settled, very, very peaceful. I would like my first Airbnb to rent out so I can get a bit more relaxed. But it will happen because, right now all of you are writing in, but it's not ready yet. It'll be ready in another week or so. Will I make $200 million overnight? No. But do I want $200 million is the question. What would $200 million do for me tomorrow? Probably complicate my life in so many fucking different ways, I can't tell you. Because me being me, I'd probably open 150 different businesses. I'd have all these people that work under me. I would be exhausted dealing with people. I'd probably, then there's the tax, and there's the implications of everything, all the family that would come out asking for money, all of the above, that you just don't need. So this year, bring happy back. I think, think about the small things. There's always things that glitter. America's going through a big shift at the moment. I think you're seeing extreme poverty and you're seeing extreme wealth. Millionaires, billionaires are built overnight at the moment. It's kind of, I don't really understand what's going on at all. The disconnect between, people. West, where we live, I feel like it's just a constant nice, there's a lot of opportunity to make money where we are. Everyone's sort of in the same nice boat. You have extreme wealth, but you don't really have the extreme poverty. The street, where people don't have homes, and Dubai sort of has that, where to live in Dubai you have to have a home or you have to have a job. So I think just to learn to appreciate the little things in life, learn to appreciate where you are in life, look at this, and be happy, everyone. Be happy. That's my advice. Thank you for joining me for another Coffee with Caroline. I'm going to go and have to work out what those cheeky monkeys are doing in there.